Hello, good people. Thank you for watching this channel today. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate you for coming. It's your girl Alaba the Unique from Alaba the Unique Creations. In today's video, I will be doing something very, or I'm embarking on a very tough and difficult project. I'm working on my guest toilet. I took upon this project and I didn't even think of how heavy and how tedious it's going to be. But yeah, it is what it is, and I'm going to finish it. So come along and see how I started this project. And I started off by removing the old wallpaper from the wall of this toilet. This building is an old building, so I was surprised when I removed all the wallpapers to see that the walls are very uneven. We still have the old bricks that was not properly cemented, that was not evenly cemented. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to make sure that the wall is smooth enough for me to continue my work. So like you're seeing me do here, I'm just removing the wallpapers to start off with. I discovered that there have been a lot of layers of old wallpaper on the wall. So even before we came to this house, the people who lived here had applied layers and layers of wallpapers on this wall, and I didn't expect to see that. So I am just frustrated now, and I'm trying to see how I can get to the wall. So it took me more than required time to peel off the wallpaper and get to the wall so that I can clean this wall and move on. I finally got to the walls, and it was not looking too pretty. So I'm just going to start smelting so that I can fill up all those holes on the wall so it can get dry before I start doing anything else. I have to leave the walls to at least get dry for a day or two before I can continue to work on this wall. I think I lost the footage of this part when I applied the cement to the wall, when I tried to cement the wall. So I just did the cement and it's dried, and I was just trying to make sure that the cement is even on the wall. You can see that I did a terrible job here. So I'm just trying to make sure that the whole thing is smooth, to at least to smooth enough for me to apply the tiles. Here I'm just smoothing out my walls because it's just too rough. I can't afford to apply my tiles on a rough wall like this. So I'm trying my best to make it very smooth, at least get it to the smoothest I can. So yeah. So I'm just showing you the tiles that I'm going to use today. This is mosaic tiles that I chose for this wall because I think it's easier to apply, and you don't need a tile cutter to work with this tile. You can simply use scissors to cut off excesses and so on. And I'm also showing you here the type of glue or adhesive, tie adhesive that I'm going to be using to apply these tiles. This is in Dutch and is written in Dutch in Netherlands. So yeah, I'm just showing you here all the working materials that I'll be using for this project today. I've already poured my tile glue in the container, and I'm letting you see how to mix this glue. It's a special kind of glue for this type of tiles, okay? It's not the regular type. So because you see in that mosaic tiles there are holes on it, so it's like nets. Yeah, I'm just showing you to see how it really looks like. So you need a special kind of glue for these tiles to apply them to the wall. Even though they are very beautiful, but you still have to be very careful. Beautiful, and it looks easy to apply, but I don't think it's that easy. So here I'm just showing you also how much that I'm going to mix, and the amount of water you are going to use to mix it, and the consistency is not going to be too thick or too runny. So you need the right consistency to apply these tiles onto the wall. So that's what we are doing here. I'm just adding water as I go, and until I get to that consistency that I am looking for. I think my first try of the mixture was too running. So, but one thing about this glue is that when you leave it for too long, it gets hardened. So I think that's also one of the reasons why I made it so light in texture, because as long as you leave it open, you can see that I try to cover it so that it doesn't get too hardened before I finish each application. So I think the first try was not so good, but I'm going to use it like that anyway. So that's why I'm just covering it so that it doesn't get hardened before I finish the first application. letting you see or know what to do when you get to a tight corner, to measure out the space that you have left and cut it out. And I've already started applying the glue, the tiles to the wall, and I think I also lost the first footage of the first application of the tiles, so I'm very sorry for that. Yeah, I'm just showing here what you do when you get to such a tight corner, because I'm not using the full length of the tiles, as you can see. You may be wondering what I'm doing here. I'm just measuring out that part where I'm going to apply the glue and install the tiles. Why I'm doing this is just to know the exact place, the exact part where I'm going to apply the glue, so that by the time I cut out my tiles and do everything that the measurement is good, I will apply the glue at that particular spot, so I don't have excesses at the edge, and those excesses causes a lot of setback. When they harden, you try to scrape them out and all that trouble. So that's why I came up with this idea. Just cut out and measure out that part and put the glue at that spot and apply your tiles immediately. And yeah, that's what I'm just doing. The tiles is done and I'm so relieved. And what you see here is the wallpaper that I used to combine the tiles on the wall. So I didn't make a video when I was installing the wallpaper, because it was too difficult for me alone to do. My husband is mostly at work, so I couldn't do it all by myself. So, and this frame that you see here, this artwork, was done by me. And if you want to know how I did it, I will leave the link on the wall, so you can see how I made this beautiful artwork. Yeah, I see a lot of these on YouTube, how they make it. It's quite easy to make, so if you want to see how I made it, how I created that, just leave me a comment and I'll upload the video for you guys. And this is the complete look, guys. I am so happy that it turned out beautifully. And if you remember this accent table that I made a while ago, I purposely made this table for this part of the toilet. So if you want to see how I made that, I'll also leave the link here on this video. I'm really happy the way it turned out, because yeah, it took a lot of time and effort, and yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit easy when I started the project, but along the way I got a bit frustrated, and that's why I also didn't record the installation of the wallpaper also. Yeah, and this mirror, you remember this mirror? It's an accent mirror that I also designed a while ago. That was also a very interesting project. It was easy to do, and I will leave the link in the description box below, so go and check it out. It's one of my favorites because of the text on the mirror, and it fits that corner perfectly. I also made this little shelf just to put this little flower bowl and little bit of decoration there to give it a bit of elegance and style. I also painted the floor white with water-based color or water-based paints, because it was an old white tile that has been worn out. I will show you in a minute how the original color looks like, but just to bring the floor up to date with the rest of the toilet, so I painted it pure white, and it was amazing. And this is the original tiles that we have in our hallway. Yeah, this is the color it is now, and this is the color that I painted it to be. So you can see the difference. Yeah. You the curtains that I made for the table, the accent table, that I deliberately made that shade or cutting so I can put things away, like extra tissue paper or toilet paper or toilet products, just to hide them away from sight. So that's why I'm showing you that part. I also painted the door white so that it can also blend with the rest of the home improvements, of the toilet improvements. So yeah, I also painted the door, so it all looks good together. I'm so happy the way this whole project turned out. I'm satisfied with it, and I'm relieved that it's done. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you want to embark on any project at all, don't be intimidated by it. It's you feel reluctant from the beginning, but once you begin and once you start, you just keep going until you get to the finishing line. So yeah, this is how the whole toilet makeover turned out. So I hope you liked it. I enjoyed myself doing it, even though it was so cumbersome, but I'm happy it's done, and I'm relieved that it's done and dusted, so I can move on to something else. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what I did here. Share with your friends and family. Let me know what you think about it. Really, let me know. I really want to hear from you. Thank you very much. Your love and your support means a lot to me, and I will never take your loyalty and friendship for granted. Thanks for today, and thank you for your time. Bye until I see you again.